are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work.
Welcome along, it is the Monday Run Club. No, it's not Monday Run Club at all. What am I talking about? Monday Community Run. 10k we're doing. And, oh, look, I've got the yellow beacon. I forgot about that. Good evening, Jonathan Perkin. Good evening, Clive Finnemore, who are in the chat there. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome along. We are live on the Zwift Run channel. You can come and join us for this run today and say hello in the chat. Jonathan is running and Clive is running as well. Nice to have Clive with us. Well, nice to have Jonathan with us as well. Steve Davies is running. Adrian Mutsays is there. David Frost. Hansen is there. Alexander from Portugal. Any other names I recognise? Can't see anyone else that I recognise immediately, but I'm sure there are plenty. So welcome along. 10k round the reservoir in New York. Let me just speak to everybody who is running in game, because I have the yellow beacon, so I am the run leader today. Hello gang, welcome to the Monday Community Run. Yoko, hello, and Tiago is on. Hello Tiago. So Yoko and Tiago have joined us as well on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, we're broadcasting on Twitch as well. And we've kind of given up on Facebook. I think we're not doing Facebook. Not saying we'll never do it again, but we're just we're giving Facebook a little bit of a rest. So each lap is 2.5 kilometres. We're going to do it 4 times. And we're going to do 1 hour, I think. So 10 kph, 1 hour's worth of running. The yellow beacon will be running for 1 hour. Exactly. Feel free to stay with me, or push on, or take a more relaxed approach. Tiago is joining, so Tiago's going to run with us, and I can see his name down there. He's just tuned in. He's just logged into Zwift. TV in the garage is not booting up. I wonder if it's too cold. Oh no. So he's got me and YouTube on a small Zwift and YouTube on a small laptop with quiet speakers. Oh no. I hope the sound of your treadmill doesn't drown out the sound of the stream. Not that you need to hear me really, but you know. Paul Hayward says, Tina, are you taking the relaxed approach? I don't know if Tina's watching, but hello Tina, hello Paul Hayward. Clive says he couldn't run at lunchtime. The local power company switched off the power supply to our area for a few hours. So I had to paint my room instead, which made the wife happy. Happy wife, happy life. Well, I've not done any painting today, but yesterday we started the process of putting a new gate on. And the start of that process was getting the old gate off, which was a bit of a job in itself. Rusted old gate, which I eventually ended up hammering off with brute force because I couldn't get the screws out of the wall. I hope everyone has had a delightful weekend. Did you do anything exciting? Question mark, exclamation mark. I did 5K's worth of running. I ran a park run on Saturday morning. That was the only running I did. Clive Finnemore said, you didn't try drilling the screw heads out then? No, I couldn't be bothered to get the drill out. What I did do was I smashed the gate off with the hammer, and then I did get the angle grinder out, and I just shaved the heads off the screws. Jeff Partridge, good evening to you. Adrian says, last weekend I was at an indoor music festival with Russ Miller. Nice. Theo did a 50k trail run. Nice one, Theo. Where was the run, Theo, and how did it go for you? Question mark. Steve Davies did a couple of easy runs. That's what I like to hear, Steve. Nothing too stressful. Now that I've got everyone's attention, we'll just tell them that we're all live streaming. Steve says they're starting to get back into it. Yeah, Tiago is there. He's running right beside me. Right, Theo's run was the Utrecht Hills. Slow running, but nice weather. Sounds perfect, Theo. Jonathan did a lovely 15 miles on the North Downs on Sunday. Jeff Partridge had a big trail weekend, 47 miles total, over 3 separate runs. Wow. Of course, though, Clive is training for a big run, so I shouldn't be overly surprised. Right, Clive Finnemore's having problems with voice to text. I've just missed what he said, though. I wondered if he'd said something in-game that I missed. I'm going to have to open the doors shortly. I just got my email for the London Marathon. Full stop, I'm in. So London Marathon times were reduced by 5 minutes. Yes, Steve, I think I'll go for it next year. We'll use Brighton as a training marathon first. Taylor, don't worry about matching the profile. This is a flat run, essentially. So leave your treadmill at 0% or 1% if you really have to. And that goes for anyone. Don't feel you have to match the elevation profile of the game. Unless you are doing a specific hill session, it is a nightmare to completely... Oh, that didn't work. Unless you are doing a hill session, it is a nightmare to manually change the incline every 5 seconds. I promise you, no one thinks it's cheating to just leave the treadmill flat. Tiago says he's always on 1%. Yoko says, nice, Stephen, you've got another star. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Yoko. Jonathan and Clive having a little chat. Clive saying he's currently working from home, so he's going to join our runs as much as he possibly can. Uh, 15 and a half degrees where Paul Hayward is with the heater on. 11.9 here with the doors closed, but those doors will open in a minute. Just 2 kilometres hit for the yellow beacon. Only 8 kilometres to go. Blocks under the back of the treadmill is a good idea, although I don't want to have to keep putting them in and taking them out again every 2 minutes. Ha ha. Right, I'm going to open the doors because it's getting boiling hot in here. Right. Victoria's back from taking Ellis to track. Amy's in the chat. Hello, Amy. Anthony Anderson is in the chat. Hello, Anthony. Yeah, same for me, Tiago. Tiago says, it's only when I do other kinds of training that I set the incline higher. Yeah, so, for example, the only time I set the incline higher really is if I'm doing a hill session, something like the Film My Run 500 on a Tuesday or a Thursday, where we deliberately put the incline high. You guys should come and join me for the Film My Run 500. Full stop. Treadmills at 12% the whole way. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 11:35 UK time. I am possibly coming to Canada for the UTMB Whistler event. Amy says, I was silly again and ran outside. I'm trying to be good and run at least once or twice a week outside. Well done, Amy. Good job. Right, why is my camera not on? Hang on. Right, sorry. I just realised the camera isn't on. Yes, I think the locals will find it. No. Yes, I think they will find it very difficult to get volunteers in Whistler after the events of the past few weeks. I suppose I could go and run Gary's event if it's on at the same time. Amy says, I went far too long without running outside and I know I should. Yeah, honestly, you can't go wrong, Amy, as long as you don't run into any cars, trees, or fall down any cliffs, you'll be fine. Paul Hayward says, the kitchen door to the garage door counts as an outside run for me. Rob says, Whistler has its charms. How far is the Canadian death race? Question mark. Yeah, Victoria's just been to the surgery today. The doctor's surgery, seen her physiotherapist about her foot, which she does still need to rest. Is that miles or kilometres? Question mark. Don't know how much a click is. Oh, that's a nice distance then. What's the elevation like? Yeah, Rob says, with a good deal of vert. This is the Canadian death race that Rob in Canada is talking about, suggesting I should come along. Jeff Partridge says, the whole Canada thing has left a little bit of a sour taste for UTMB. Glad I did it before they got too big for their boots. Yeah, very good point. I think a lot of people are feeling like that at the moment. I have still got unfinished business with UTMB, so I do need to go back there. Yes, Ironman have lost a lot of friends recently. Not that they had many to start with. Fun fact, the old boss of running here on Zwift is now working at Ironman, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Tiago says he runs on the treadmill because of his little child, Leonore. She's only 7 months old. Oh, bless him. So that is a reason actually why a lot of people run on the treadmill, isn't it? Because they can stay at home and look after their children and still be around their children even though they're running on the treadmill. Absolutely, Rob. Paul Hayward says, only 16 years to go, Tiago, before you can go out again. Well, our youngest is 12, Ellis, and we do regularly leave him on his own for an hour or two now. He's okay on his own. So we're not far off 4 kilometres in the Monday community run. We're doing 10k round the reservoir in New York. There's still no water in the reservoir. Rob, put Adrian down. That's 4 kilometres gone for the Yellow Beacon group. We are cruising nicely round the reservoir. Which is still drained of water for some reason. There we are, 4 kilometres done, 6 to go. Amy says to Tiago about, because Paul Hayward says about leaving the house, 16 years till you can go out again. Amy says, oh, get them to run with you. Only if they want to. My youngest is 9, will run with Amy when she goes out. She says her 10-year-old isn't so keen. Yeah, we've got 2 that are a bit like that. 12-year-old is very keen. The 13-year-old, sometimes keen, but not always. She's a bit more keen recently, it has to be said. Our daughter Elsa has been out running 3 times in the past 3 weeks, so that's looking good. Heart rate 122 for me at the moment. Hello, Carl. Carl Rupert says, I finished my Zwift run this morning. What a winter godsend here in the Midwest of the USA. Yeah. Dave Snively's heart rate is 126. And Clive Findemore's is 126 as well. Tiago says, my heart rate is always high. Carl, so yeah, a lot of people use Zwift in the winter, especially in places where it gets either very, very hot or very, very cold at the extremities of the seasons. A lot of people find that in places like Thailand, Southeast Asia, it gets very, very hot and they can't run outside, so they have to run inside. And similarly, in Canada and USA, sometimes it can be miles below freezing. So running inside on Zwift, like Carl said, that can be a godsend. Theo Heldon's heart rate is 126. He says that's high for him. Well done, guys. Remember, we start training proper in January for the Brighton Marathon meetup. Brighton Marathon and Brighton 10K on April the 7th next year. Sign up if you want to come and join us. Rob says, please may I hear more about the Brighton Marathon meetup? You can. I don't know if he's watching the live stream. Adrian is packing it in at 5k. Brighton Marathon is fairly flat. But not completely flat. You could certainly get a personal best or PR there. Thanks for joining, Adrian. Take care. Dave says, anyone coming to the Calgary Half Marathon meetup at the end of May? Yes, Calgary Half Marathon meetup, end of May. Don't forget that as well if you are in Canada or America. Dave says there's a Facebook group chat about it if you want to join that. Jonathan Perkins says, I almost got our 9-year-old to do parkrun at the weekend, but he woke up a bit grumpy. Maybe next week. Yes, I know that story very well, Jonathan. Tiago's heart rate is 160, but he says his heart rate is always a bit high. Hello, Tina. Tina says she's just tidied the kitchen. Paul Howe says, Tina alert. Yeah, we do need a Tina alert. Wow, Dave, that is flat. Heather, good evening. She says, happy running. We have between 10 and 15 Zwift runners. Rob, you are on form tonight. By the way, we're well over halfway in the community run. Theo is going to join us in Brighton. That's great news, Theo. It's wonderful to see you again. Carl says, the graphics are brilliant. What are you running Zwift on? Yeah, on a PC. So we are running a 4060 Ti graphics card. So plenty of headroom to run Zwift in ultra mode. So that's good. And then the live streaming software is also running on the same computer. I used to run Zwift on one computer and the streaming software on another one, but since I upgraded this computer so it's a bit more beefy, it can quite happily handle both programs running at the same time. So that's what I've got running, Carl. But also, if you were interested in stuff like that, we are live streaming in a new-ish protocol called AV1, which is higher quality at lower bitrate. So you might be seeing the effects of that as well. And of course, we're running at 60 frames a second. Temperature-wise, Heather says it's not too bad at the moment. It's meant to drop to -3 degrees tonight. Husband is running on the treadmill, and it's 8 degrees in the Highlands. So yeah, it's going to drop below that easily tonight. The question is, Heather, why is Sebastian not with us? Oh, he is. Oh, he is. Is he? Is that SM? Is Sebastian running with us? Is that SM there? Yoko just behind, I can see. I think we'll drop some ride-ons. Don't forget to drop some thumbs on your fellow runners' heads. Voice to text fail. Right, let's go and give some people a ride on before they finish. Because we're going around in a circle, let's just start by going just backwards. Ian McLaughlin is there as well. Racing through, gosh. How fast is he going? He's suddenly sped up. Right, actually it might be... No, let's go backwards, that's fine. Heather says, goodness, that is Sebastian. So Heather's husband, Sebastian, is this guy here. SM, Sebastian, is running around with us. He's just a bit behind the main gang. Thank you, Sebastian, for joining. Heather says, how unusually social of him, she says. Right, ride-on's dropping. There's Yoko. Crocker and Lucy from Canada. Hi, guys. Rob Harrison. Hello, Rob. How are you doing, buddy? Oh, right. Text message is not coming up on screen. I did get them to work the other night. Hang on. I did get them to work. Bear with me. They were working the other day. Oh no! Something's going wrong here. Let me try this again. Oh dear. I think I've broken it. Right, I can't see chat anymore. I was trying to fix chat, and now I've broken chat. I'm really sorry. I can't see your chat anymore. This is a disaster. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it going. Right, I can't load vMix Social again. For some reason, it's not working. I closed it to try and load it again, and now it's broken. I am really sorry, but for the last few kilometres, I won't be able to see chat unless something miraculous happens and I can fix it. So talk amongst yourselves. Unless I actually look at the live stream on my phone, I could do that actually. Dooley has just hit 10 kilometres from Australia, running at 3:20 per kilometre. So I'm not entirely sure that's correct. Let's have a look at heart rate. Well, heart rate is 166 for Dooley. So maybe he is... Oh, now he's slowed right down. Maybe he's doing intervals. Dooley's heart rate 166. Could be genuine, could be a load of rubbish. Who knows? Right, let's just carry on dropping ride-ons. There's McNally, Sharara, Pascalin, and there's Dave Snively. Hello, Dave. Been chatting away with Dave. Simon Callow. Do you remember Simon Callow from Allo Allo? I don't think it is the Simon Callow. M. Graham from Ireland. There's Barry from Australia. McLaughlin has slowed down. Oh no, there's McLaughlin going super speedy now. There's Ian wearing the Zwift, the Film My Run top. I'm so sorry that I can't see your chat now. Ian McLaughlin in the Film My Run top there. Well done, Ian. Alexander from Portugal. Frost from England. Let's just keep dropping these ride-ons as we go round the reservoir backwards. Kay Hunt has just done 2k, so a late join for them. There's Kev from Canada. Hanson, well done to you. M69 has done 5k. There's Steve Davis. Well done, Steve. Good work. Clive Finnemore. Well done, Clive. Jonathan Perkin. Steve's experimenting with voice to text. There's Theo. There's Tiago. And I think we've caught up with everyone. Have I given one to Wang? I think I must have done. Right, 7k is coming up. Seven kilometres completed for the Beacon group. Well, not quite yet. There we go, nearly 7k. Nearly. There we are, 7k done for the Beacon group. I'm so disappointed that I can't see chat. Hang on. Let's see if I can load the live stream up on my phone. Okay, I've got the live stream on my phone. Tina says, I'm disappointed we can't give Stephen grief now. Jeff Parcher said, once again, Stephen's just had one thing to do and he couldn't even get that right. I did. So the other day, when we noticed that the messages weren't coming up on screen, I fixed it. And for some reason now it's not working again. And every time I try to reload it, it says there's an error. So we'll have to have another look at that. Paul Hayward says, one of my students has just messaged me. She wants help with her prep work. She'll just have to wait, says Paul. Tina says, no, you thought you'd fixed it, but it doesn't work. Well, I fixed it and it did work in testing. I promise you, it worked when I tested it. But it's not blooming working now, is it? Oh well. So, I'll have another look at that and hopefully by tomorrow at the Film My Run 500, we'll have chat messages back on screen again. Oh dear. So, we've nearly done 3 laps of the reservoir. Three laps of the reservoir completed. Just 1 to go now. Let's keep moving. Stay relaxed. 45 minutes gone. So I will continue to look at chat, so you can try and throw abuse at me and me not notice. Tracy Ranbury's going the other way round the reservoir. Tracy, you're going the wrong way! She's going on the anti-clockwise track, yeah. Oh no, hang on, we're going anti-clockwise, aren't we? I think, yeah, we're going anti-clockwise. Tracy's going clockwise. Really good pack at 10 kph. Yes, I've done that a few times, Clive. I think it's a bug. Clive says exactly the same. I think it's a bug. Anyone else gone round the Mayfield track the wrong way? Thanks, Kev. Nice to see you. Heather says, is Brighton flatter than Paris? Yes. Yes, Heather, Brighton Marathon is flatter than Paris Marathon, definitely. There's one little incline. Early in the run, as you leave the city on the coast road, you just climb out of Brighton a little way. It's not too steep, it doesn't last too long. And of course, you've got that downhill when you come back into Brighton on the same road. So, yes, it's got a hill or two, but it's definitely flatter than Paris. 8 kilometres done, 2 to go. Jonathan Perkin is convinced that we are going the wrong way and we're running the wrong way on the wrong side of the road. Tina says we went the wrong way around the track for the FMR 100 a couple of years ago. I don't remember that, but I'm sure we did. Heather says, is it more exposed to the wind? Arguably, yes. It is. Because you're running a significant number of miles on the seafront. So yes, if there's a strong wind on the day, you will feel it. And Paris, of course, Paris is all in the city. So there's you really don't feel any wind in Paris. I mean, I would say Brighton is probably the faster course if you get a clear day with no wind, good temperatures. I think Brighton is probably likely to be faster. Right, we've been running for 50 minutes. We've got 10 minutes to go. Just over a mile left to run in the Monday community run. We'll be back tomorrow with the Film My Run 500. No live stream tomorrow night. So the only live stream tomorrow is the Film My Run 500. Now, if you want to just go and have a little look at something I'm testing, this is not the finished version, and it's not necessarily going to stay, but we'll see. Go and have a look at Zwift.Run. Zwift.Run. It's just a beta version at the moment, experimental, but just go and point your browser at Zwift.Run and tell me what you think. Is that something that would be a useful resource to have if we keep it updated? 1 mile to go. Paul Hayward says going on this side of the road makes the loop longer. Tina has just pointed her browser at Zwift.Run. She says it seems good. I guess it just depends on keeping it up to date. So I'm trying to put together a web page with times that we run and times that we live stream, easily accessible for people. So, but there's no point in having it there if I don't keep it up to date, because that'll be doing more harm than good, I think. Maybe I need Tina to manage it. Tina can keep it up to date. She gets £5 a month for admin work on the Zwift Run channel website to keep the live streaming times correct. At £5 a month, Paul Hayward says Tina will be rich. She will. She won't know what to do with herself. So I turned camera angles off earlier on. I've forgotten to turn them back on. Let's just do that now. Just 1 kilometre left for the yellow beacon group. Full stop. Just 1 kilometre left for the yellow beacon group. Full stop. Thanks for running with us today, everyone. We'll see you for more of the same next week. We'll see you for more of the same next week, is what it was supposed to say. Voice to text has been distinctly average today. Thanks, Mervyn. Thanks, Clive. Clive says, well done, everyone. Workout Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. on, well, Wednesday, I guess. Yoko says, thanks, Stephen, and all power runners. Well done, Yoko. Thanks for joining, superstar. Off for food, says Anthony. Thanks, Anthony. Take care. Jeff Parker says, it seems a bit redundant if you already subscribe to the YouTube channel and to the Zwift Companion app. Yes, I guess it does. But it's just that plenty of people have asked me, and I regularly get messages saying, where do I see when you're running? In fact, the Zwift guy, Nick, who some of you spoke to the other day, Nick said to me, when can I see where you're running? And I did say the companion app, but it might be handy to just have a page that people can just go to and say, okay, Thursday, 6 p.m, bag that badge. Okay, I'll do that one. Or not. You could go to that page to know when I'm running so you can avoid me. That might be something that people use it for. Heather says, well done, runners. Tina seems to think managing that website would be a bit tricky. No, it wouldn't. You'd be fine, Tina. I mean, you can't turn down £5 a month, can you? Surely. Time for some bangers and mash, says Clive. Time for a shower first. Temperature in shed quarters hasn't really changed all that much. 11.8 degrees in here. So we started around 11.9. So it's just basically stayed about the same temperature the whole way through. 9.5 degrees in Clive's Zwift garage. Well done, everyone. Good work. If you're still going, just keep moving, nice and relaxed, and you will get to the end soon. One foot in front of the other, that's all you need to do. And there we go. Coming up to the line. Well done, everyone. Merv is going to be calling Ghostbusters, he says. 10k, just over 10k. Actually, isn't it 10k, 10.1k? 10k and 100 metres, a little extra bit on the end. Well done, everyone. So that is it. Heather says, what was the website called again, please? Zwift.run. So just go and have a look. It's nothing special. It's just one page. Zwift.run. Just an idea. An idea going forward. Paul Hayes says he's baking in his treadmill cave. 19.5 degrees Celsius in there. Jonathan, pasta and bolognese with spicy cheese before running. He says it's a bit windy in here tonight. Victoria says well done all. And Tina says I'll see you for Wednesday workout, which is on a, strangely enough, this week, Wednesday workout is actually on a Wednesday. So change from the usual there. Workout Wednesday on a Wednesday this week. We'll see you on the Film My Run 500 tomorrow morning if you're up and about. And if you're not, I won't be streaming, I don't think, tomorrow evening. We'll just go. We'll go straight to Wednesday workout. I might go out with the club tomorrow night. We'll see what the situation is, or I might be hanging a gate. You never know. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Apologies that the chat broke, so I had to look at my phone. I'll try and get that fixed. I promise, Tina. I will try and get it fixed. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.